All right, Shalom, brothers and sisters. So you're here in this video, Israeli Prime Minister giving a Christmas speech. But on many occasions in Israel, you see that so-called Christians is not accepted in Israel. All the church in Gaza, who banned them? So you see, brothers and sisters, we cannot be deceived because Satan himself is deceived. The Bible says Netanyahu become an angel of light today because he's what? He's a son of perdition. This so-called prime minister of Israel is the devil the Bible speaks of, because they ban more church in the Middle East than anywhere else. Israel, Christian in Israel is terrified. They can treat Christian with any kind of aggression there. But in the speech, he said he started to mention Nigeria. Because when he was in Gaza, he said after I finish with Gaza, he's coming to liberate Africa next. So ask yourself a question, brothers and sisters. If you care about Nigerian Christians so much, why you don't give Christian visa-free entry in Israel? If Israel is the birth of Christianity, Christians supposed to go back there to preach and to worship with no judgment or no discrimination exists. But is that the case, Mr. Prime Minister? Fix yourself, because the Most High will fix you. And as the Bible said, the slaying of Yahushua shall be many. And Yahushua is not Mac. You understand me? So you lead these people over there for what? For what? That's what you want to do. You want to lead them, but you're not accepting anybody in. Because why Nigeria need a visa to visit Israel? If you love them that much, that what going on there must stop. What going on in Venezuela need to stop. Why you don't speak up about that? What America doing with Venezuela need to be stopped. But Netanyahu, you is the devil the Bible speak of. You is Satan children. You is the devil grandchildren. You is the devil the Bible speak of. That's why the Bible says, oh, will our oppressor seize? Yahushua will seize you. Yahushua will stop you in your trap. Because you, baby, is the devil the Most High speak of. You is the devil, Satan himself.
From Jerusalem, I send warm greetings to our Christian friends around the world. I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. From here, the Holy Land, Israel, the only country in the Middle East where the Christian community is thriving. Israel is the only country in the Middle East where Christians can practice their faith with full rights and in total freedom, where Christian pilgrims are embraced with open arms and are so deeply appreciated, where Christians can celebrate proudly their traditions and openly do so without any fear. In Jerusalem, the city municipality every year officially distributes Christmas trees. It's been doing so for 2 decades. By contrast, a few days ago, in the Palestinian town of Jenin, Palestinians burnt a Christmas tree in the Holy Redeemer Church. That's the difference. Israel stands up for Christians across the region, wherever they face widespread intimidation and persecution. While Israel's Christian population is growing, the Christian population in countless areas across the region has been dwindling due to systematic discrimination and oppression. This has happened in Iraq, it's happened in Syria, it's happened in Lebanon, it's happened in Turkey, and it's happening in the Palestinian Authority. The birthplace of Jesus, Bethlehem, used to have 80% Christian population. That's when we were there. When we left and gave it to the Palestinian Authority, it has since dwindled from 80% to 20%. The persecution of Christians or members of any religion cannot and must not be tolerated. And Muslim militant displacement and attacks against Christians in Nigeria, that too must end, and it must end now. I'm sending Israel's Christmas blessings to our Christian friends around the world, and I ask you, know that Israel will always stand with you.
And so Benjamin Netanyahu stood up in the United Nations a few weeks ago and said that Israel is the only country in the Middle East which protects Christians. And now you've just been telling me that your life is being made a total misery by the Israeli state.
Benjamin Netanyahu recently boasted that Israel is the guardian of Christianity in the Middle East. To test this claim, I travelled to Bethlehem to learn how Palestinians are surviving this Christmas in the birthplace of Christ. What I found, not only the town of Bethlehem, but the villages which surround it are being devoured by Israeli settlements. Access to nearby Jerusalem has been blocked for the first time ever by the military occupation. I met Dalia Kumsia, a local human rights lawyer. She took me to the Kremisan and Al-Makrour valleys in the west of Bethlehem, two sites with deep Christian roots that hold a special place for Palestinian Christians in the region. Kumsia explained to me how Israeli plans to connect illegal settlements in the area may cut off Palestinians from entering these sites, which have historically been owned by Christian Palestinian families. And she warns me that the illegal and brutal Israeli occupation now threatens the very survival of a Christian community in Bethlehem. Kumsia told me that Palestinians under the Israeli occupation are being driven out for being the wrong sort of Christian.
And so Benjamin Netanyahu stood up in the United Nations a few weeks ago and said that Israel is the only country in the Middle East which protects Christians. Just telling me that your life is being made a total misery by the Israeli state. I mean, what's going on there?
Absolutely. I mean, I am amazed. I was amazed to see how he can mount on a podium at the UN and say such a shameless lie. We know the reason why our ancient presence as indigenous people to this land is basically threatened, and it's because of the Israeli occupation. We have seen our family members emigrate one after the other. And I'm careful when I say the word emigrate, because really they're responding to a deliberately made coercive environment by the Israeli occupation. It's not immigration gives this sense of choice. If you are living in a setting where there is no dignity, no safety, no freedom, no rights,